You weren't kidding about early stream. Yep. It's because we're going to see Guardians later. Oh, okay. Sorry, just testing the microphone. Yeah. What is up, Webbling, Webbling? I know that Rad Circles is also streaming right now. So I understand if you're at a bit of a toss-up. If you're having a bit of a conundrum there, deciding on who to watch. But this is the future, baby. You can have both of us at the same time. Whoa, what's this? An early stream. Because we're seeing Guardians of the Galaxy later, but I still wanted to stream today. So, here I am. Bunch of friends are streaming, but you're the hardest to catch in my time zone. Aw, thank you, Saints Flow. Yo, what's up, Dr. Murder? How are you? Gonna be seeing Guardians of the Galaxy later today. But yeah, how have you guys been, huh? I haven't seen you in forever. It feels that way, at least. Good sawing wood. Wait, why? Aw, sick. I actually heard good things. Still at work right now. Oh, okay, cool. See, I caught you at one of the funniest times to catch you. I caught you off guard. That's what I did. Hold my beer. It's 4 a.m. Saturday morning, mate. Wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're in Australia. It needs to be sawed. Well, is it for work? Or do you just saw wood as a pastime? Is that a great Torontonian pastime that I'm just not aware of? I guess I go back that way? Exactly. Oh, man. Still going 4 hours? Yeah, we'll go for 4 hours. So I'll end at like 6, I guess.
Umbrella's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
But yeah. What's new, man?
You didn't answer my question. What are you after?
What's
I just want to
guanin?
feel good about myself. Make amends. Or something like
Part
that.
of a tree had to be cut down. Oh, okay. Just in the neighborhood? Sounds good. Hope your day has been good, Jay. Yeah, so far so good. I woke up and I drove here. I just did like car stuff before that. That's about it.
Hey, since when was this a dead end? This used to lead to the axis.
Sawing it will end up burning it next winter. Ah, okay. Where do you live? Which part of Toronto requires you to burn wood? For heat. Wild. I'm going to see Guardians Volume 3 as well. Nice. What time are you going to see it? What Australian time are you going to see it? And then convert it to my time? And then convert it to American? Etobicoke? Does it get really cold up there? Because I don't... Like, that's like the one neighborhood I don't frequent. We had a wood-burning fireplace. Oh, cool. We? Who's we? Also, do you pronounce the K in Etobicoke? Or do you just say Etobicoke like everyone else? My family. Oh, nice. Speaking of family, I'm on Fast and Furious 9 now. I've watched all the movies leading up to that. I have not seen 9 yet. But I gotta say, Fast and Furious is Expendables, but it's like a better Expendables. And I'm surprised that I actually kind of love the series for just how dumb it is. Because here's the thing, the movies are dumb, but they're not boring, you know? Give me my Saints Row and Wednesday back, yes. Season 2 of Wednesday is supposed to come out this year, right? I'm waiting. I need my Jenna Ortega fix. She was in Scream 6, sure, but I need more. Uh-oh. Camera messed me up. Pulls out an Acubus. Only way to convert time is with that. That's it. Gotta go ancient times, bro. Don't pronounce the K even though you should. Yeah, it should be Etobicoke. but no one says that out of fear of sounding like a loon because everyone else says it wrong. It's hilarious. Surely, if everyone's saying it, it can't be wrong. It's kind of like, I hate when people say on accident. That is grammatically incorrect. It's by accident. You don't do anything... recover ammo. Oh. Nice. Okay, cool. Kill him. On accident, bro. By accident. I have the high ground. It's over. Yo, what's up, Mo? How are you? Phoenix, how are you? How is everybody? Sorry, gotta focus. Uh-oh. Whew. Why are you doing that to yourself, Jay? Doing what to myself? What are you talking about? Oh, the Fast and Furious movies? I don't mind them. I've seen worse. And here's the thing. No one's talking about Fast and Furious like it's the second coming of Christ. You know what they are talking about like it's the second coming of Christ? The Last of Us. And it's like... I don't know. Like, I miss the days when movies... Like, a movie that is like, so simplistic. Like, just absolutely simplistic. The opposite of what movies today are is not only financially successful, but also, like, has been running since 2001. Like, I'm just impressed at that. This is a movie franchise, bro. And it's so dumb. Like, I applaud that, is really what how I feel about that. Also, it's a movie that, since the first movie, the cast has been incredibly diverse. The women in the movies aren't useless. They're not just love interests, they actually do things. And it's like, I love that. Since the first movie, it's been like that. And the other thing I love is continuity. It's like, characters who show up in a minor role since the first two movies will reappear in major roles. Or, you know, like, sorry, I'm shooting something.
This one's on me.
How thoughtful.
Looked like he threw it at the... Oh, shoot. But yeah, the... I hate these chainsaw wielders. Cheating. Never been here this early, I know. What's up, Igor? I'm currently praising the Fast and Furious movies for their diversity, their inclusion of having women actually do something in a movie franchise that's been running since 2001, and how I'm actually genuinely impressed at that. And no one talks about it. They just say, these movies are dumb. It's like, yeah, they are. They're very dumb. They're very dumb. But they're fun! Oh, yeah, but yeah, minor characters will reappear as major characters later. And, like, I just love that. I just love that sense of, hey, even though you don't see this character, they're still doing something when they're not on screen. I will say, though, it's kind of ridiculous how, like, in the first movie, Dom gets beaten up by a truck driver, a normal truck driver. But then, like, you get to movie 5 and he's headbutting people. Or, like, 6, I think. And he's, like, jumping in the air, headbutting people like he's made of steel. It's insane. And I kind of love that. It's like if Saints Row was a movie. Anyway. English is such a silly language. Try to be a writer. I've learned that fairly quickly. Oh, dude. Have you seen... what's the guy? Who's the guy who breaks... Well, okay, I don't remember his name. But anyway. He did a whole thing about the English language where it's like home and some. They're spelled pretty much the same way, but we pronounce O-M-E differently. And then it's like dumb is D-U-M-B. Some is S-O-M-E. And it's like, it's so weird. Doing good. I leave in about an hour. Alright, neat, dude. I'm glad. It's good to hear all y'all are alive. And like, doing well, it seems. You guys aren't suffering. You know, you're not going through terrible, terrible hardships. I know some of you are feeling bad lately. And I want you to know I'm here for you if you need me. But, yeah, I hope Hope things will get better. You know what? Things will get better. Let's be more confident. They have to. They better. They better. You gotta threaten life, man. You better get better. Yeah, just tired. Okay, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Saints Flow. 6:15 p.m. Melbourne time. It will be 4:15 a.m. Toronto time. Jeez. Wow, we really are far apart as far as time zones are concerned. Bringing back from the dead was whack, though. Han could have stayed dead. Han, yeah, they bring him back in 9, right? That's stupid. I will say, though, his girlfriend, Giselle, played by Gal Gadot, I'm waiting for her to reappear, because why not? Everyone else is just not dead. Letty was dead, and now she's back. Han was dead, now he's back. Like, where's Giselle? Bring her back. I don't care. This is Fast and Furious, man. No one dies. In, like, insurmountable odds, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson free falls from a skyscraper and lands on Idris Elba, and just whatever. My prediction for Guardians 3 is that it will be better than 2 and not as good as 1. Honestly, dude, what's so funny, Saints Flow messaged on Discord, he's like, Guardians of the Galaxy has a 96% user score on Rotten Tomatoes. Don't give me hope. And I'm like, No Way Home has a 98. It's like, 98? Like, I don't know. Oh, jeez. Got me in the shoulder, bro. Don't stand so close to me. Like the song goes. That's not a time limit thing, is it? I hope the Saints Row movie is canceled. I'm not suffering, but I would replay the suffering. Okay, so DLC comes out Tuesday. We're going to be playing it on Marcus's stream and my stream. We might do a double stream. But Saints Row's new DLC, which, funny enough, is called The Heist and the Hazardous. So it's supposed to be, like, movie-themed, like Fast and Furious. So I think it's just perfect how the universe aligns like that sometimes. But what's wicked is, like, bro, Marcus and I get to play a game together again. Like, you know, Donkey Kong Country made my brother rage quit, dude. I've never seen Marcus. Usually I'm the one who's like, F this game, bro. But Marcus is the one who's like, F this game, bro. That's never happened before. Where I'm like, oh, I'll keep playing Donkey Kong Country. I'm cool with it. I kind of want to finish it. Oh. Get him, dude. What's his name? Oh. The doing well part isn't all there for me. At least, they didn't bring Brian back. Well, they can't. They can't bring Brian back. The ironic thing is, they didn't, like, kill him or anything. Unlike Letty, who flat out died, and Han, who flat out died in an explosion. Like a fiery car explosion, he dies. And then, movie 9, he's back, baby! Even, like, in Fast and Furious 5, straight up. Also, it's the only movie where Jason Statham has a mom. Because Dom, like, Vin Diesel's character, straight up, is like, how do I stop Jason Statham? How do I stop him? How do I make him work with us? I got it! Since this franchise is all about family, how about I talk to his mom and get his mom to tell him to work with us? And that is actually a legitimate plot point. I am not kidding. That is amazing. But all anyone has to say about this franchise is it's dumb. It's like, dude, there's more to it than that. It is dumb. It's very dumb, but it's like self-aware now. Oh man, yes, yes. His mom shows up and his whole tough guy act changes. He's just like, oh, mom, oh. And I'm like, this is so funny. This is just comedy gold, man. And he's still cool after that too, but it's like, that's just genius. That's just genius. How do I get this guy to work? Oh, he'll listen to his mom. Dynamite. Okay. At least they honor Paul's legacy, yes. Apparently in 9, he like drives by, but you don't see him in the car, something like that, which is hilarious. I saw on Twitter a writer on WGA Picket line, his protest sign that said, "Without us, Jenna Ortega will have nothing to punch up." Oh, jeez. Without the writers? I did enjoy No Way Home, but 98 is crazy. Dude, yeah, Godfather, exactly. Funny, I was gonna say Godfather is that high. Yeah, that's Godfather's level, bro. Yeah. They better add more fursuits. I mean, what? Oh, for Saints Row? I'm surprised they have less. For the amount of inclusion they went on and preached about, it's weird that they lacked in inclusion, you know? They could bring his brother back and deepfake his face like they did for 6. I don't want that, though. I think you mean 7. 7's the one where it's his last movie. 7's good. Like, 7 is legitimately, I think, a good action movie. And I like 2, even though a lot of people say 2 is the worst one. I think 4 is the worst one. I absolutely think 4 is the worst Fast and Furious movie. Because it's boring. And that's one thing these movies should never be. If you're not going to be an intelligent, like, film, if you're not going to be well written, just don't be boring. You know? But 4 is so boring. Mommy say them? That's how they finished filming Brian's scenes after he passed away. They brought his brother in. Yeah, I know. 3, 2, 1, that's my order. Tokyo Drift is your favorite? Yeah, Tokyo Drift is cool. Tokyo Drift is really cool because it's so, like, detached from everything. It's like, we see one cameo at the end. That's it. That's all we get. And I love that. Oh. What happens if I stand right in front of it? Do I die? Dios mio. Has Tyrese always been the comic relief? No. In Fast and Furious 2, he's impulsive, but he's not an idiot. In all the movies after that, he's an idiot, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. Like, he and this is gonna sound weird, but Tyrese's character goes through the least amount of character development, because, yeah, there's, like, a little bit of development. Like, kinda. It's kinda there. I'm running out of space. I don't take into account the other ones. 4 sucks. 5 is where everything changed. Where it's like, this is an action movie series now. It's not about gangsters and drag races. And by drag race, I mean with cars, not like RuPaul's Drag Race. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a gangsta film, but like everyone's in drag? I'd watch it. That'd be funny. What are you doing on my turf, queen? Like, could you imagine that? I'd watch that. Fast 2, Tyrese's peak. Yes, that's the best version of his character, without a doubt. His purple convertible is goated. Yeah, that's the one time he had a really awesome car, too. Where usually his cars get overshadowed by everyone else. Even the moment he gets a car where, like, only 3 were made, or, like, 7 were made, it turns out that Ludacris has the exact same car. So it's like, how come Tyrese is always just, like, people just poop on him? I'm like, do they like him? Is he the friend in the group of friends that nobody likes? Because every group of friends has that one friend that you're like, why do we hang out with this guy? The scene where they trick the police by having a tsunami of different cars is very fun. Yeah! And then Premium Rush would steal that scene years later. Like, verbatim, that exact scene happens. It's kind of hilarious. Ayo, Sparkle, Poppin' Fools. Poppin' Fools grabs Pink Uzi. Ya Squeed Slay. Remember that the scale of the action has changed? That in the first one they have a heist to steal DVD players? No, false. Anyone who says DVD players hasn't actually watched the movie, and they probably just watched a YouTube review. They're not stealing DVD players. They're stealing VCRs. Because this is 2001. Yeah. Some YouTuber made that joke, and now everyone says DVD players. Like, that's not what happens in that movie. I'd watch that. Someone please make drag gangsters. Oh, dude, that'd be great. Like, that would actually be really cool. And then, like, they Vogue off instead of, like, dance off. Don't diss my boy Fast 1. What? It's VCRs, not DVDs. Yeah. I like the first movie. Honestly, it's actually not too bad either. Like, the movies aren't terrible. Like, people act like they're like Transformers, where, and I'm a fan of the first Transformers, but the rest of the Transformers movies get like really grating, because it's point, like, there's no point in the action. It's just kind of happening. But in the Fast movies, it's like, oh, okay, he's fighting this guy because this happened, and like this is to advance the plot. But like Transformers, sometimes I'm like, they wrote the action scene before they wrote the actual, like, the actual plot. Yeah.
Handle yourself pretty well.
Those stuff were expensive back then. DVD players or VCRs? VCRs, definitely. Were there DVD players in 2001? Fast 1 had a lot going on. It's not a bad movie. Don't get the hate. Yeah, the first one's not bad. Like, as I said, I honestly think the only one I can totally say this is awful is 4. I really don't like 4. Because they try to make it like an emotional movie, but it's like, it doesn't work. This isn't you. This movie franchise isn't built for that. It's not built for emotional moments. The one emotional moment they did well is because the actor passed away. Also, I really like Michelle Rodriguez. I always liked her, but like now I really like her because she's great in those movies. And apparently, she demanded that Mia show up in Fast 9. It was her who demanded. She's like, I want the girls to have a conversation. And I kind of love that because ever since Fast 5, the Fast and Furious movies have passed the Bechdel test. For those who don't know what that test is, it has 3 rules to pass. There's 3 things you need to do. It's 3 things on a checklist. And you'd be surprised how many movies fail this test. Alright? Rule number 1, 2 women. Rule number 2, have a conversation. Rule number 3, that's not about men. That's it. You'd be surprised how many movies fail that test. It's insane. But yeah, the Fast movies, ever since 5, they've all passed. Except Hobbs and Shaw. But yeah, you know, the numbered movies, they all pass. The women have characters. They have personalities. They have their own goals, motivations, desires. And it's like, and everyone's just dissing this movie? I don't know. It's weird.
After you, I insist.
Hopefully this time it won't spend 60% of the movie building her backstory. Oh, have you seen that Alita might finally get a sequel? Yeah, I did hear about that. I haven't seen anything, though. 60% of the movie building her backstory? Well, that's the thing with origin story movies. The first act is just origins, and it's boring, and you don't want that. But yeah, Battle Angel Alita is like the first and second act. Was this in the original game? 2 of them. I can see that.
Shit, can't get through the armor.
Would love to watch Fast 1, 2, and 3 with y'all. Yeah, man. I'd love to, too. Let's do it on Marcus's so we don't get copyright strike again on my channel. Could we do a watch party on Twitch for Fast and Furious movies like was done with Venom? Sure. I'd love to do, like, finish Venom first, though. Because we got so far. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, hang on. Am I doing this right? Oh, okay, there's the thing.
Here it goes. It moved.
I'm holding X.
Luis, out of the way.
Oh. Whoa. Okay, I know what to do. Run. Why can't he run faster? I've always wondered that. I'm holding X. Come on, game.
Shit, my body armor. Ugh, it moved.
Yo, what's up, Zephyr? I think that's your name. Well, it is now. How are you? Good to see you.
Leon, use this.
How thoughtful.
Yep, first one to get it right, of course. It's like, you ever watch Babel Beat 'em On? It's like Chrome Zephyr, that was one of the Beat 'em On. Probably the coolest one. Definitely had the coolest name. That's how I know what your name is. I haven't joined in a while. Oh, really? When was the last time you were here? Oops. So what exciting adventures have I missed since I turned into Crystal Spawner? Oh gosh, don't say it like that, that's disgusting. I'm working with, my boss again from last- oh shoot! From last year. I'm working with her again. We're doing private shows and public shows. She's doubling my pay, which is nice. I don't want to die. And what else is happening? Living with my girlfriend. Private shows. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's exactly what you think it is. Those are the shows where I record the footage, but then I just give it to the guys. Yeah, it's weird. Leon! Help! What's up, John Crib? How are you? It says there's a grenade over here. Where? Am I going the wrong way? Oh. Oh, I'm not even close. I thought that was me.
Sorry, keep our friend busy for me.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, what's up? Yo, I'm lurking. What's up, man? How are you? Maybe a bit longer. Yeah, I was last here. I was last here, like 2 months ago, when you were playing Second Son. Oh, wow, that was actually quite a bit ago. Good to see you again. Thank you for returning. Leon, my way to dropkick grandmas. Don't forget, chat, pressuring you to finally make a Starlit lore video. Oh, yes! Okay, so Saints Flow. There will, like, I don't want to say will and then jinx it, but, like, systems are go, man. We're gonna get a Starlit video. Like, I'm gonna make a proper Starlit video on my YouTube channel, because I didn't know what to do, and then Real J Money was like, why don't you just make a Starlit video, like, about Starlit, what your plan for the lore is and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is genius. I hope to make it kind of like the, what's it called, the Saints Row video I did, rewriting Saints Row. Or like the Life is Strange idea that I had. Or like how to end victorious. Thank you for that reminder. What the? You can't just start me in front of him. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying. Really?
Beautiful! Just as planned. All right, let's finish this guy off. Here it goes. Perfect timing. Oh yeah, I think we can get through here.
Wait, grenade. Or a giant Shrek. I'm surprised. Apparently, they're making a Shrek 5 now? It's crazy to me, bro. Where's the grenade? Oh. Just the chef's kiss for the YMS Mario movie review. I haven't seen Adam's review of that.
Come on.
But, you know, more recently I've been disagreeing with Adam. But, hey, you know, he's a fellow Canuck. I gotta show my
How's it
support.
look?
There, it's open.
Because, like, I didn't really care for, what's it called, Hi-Fi Rush, but Adam's reasoning for not liking it, I'm just like, dude, you suck at the game. Like, I got good at Hi-Fi Rush, and I was just like, it's not for me. Fellow Cuck? No, Canuck. Canuck. I should have just said Canadian. So that's what I should have said. I should have just said Canadian. Oh, by the way, I started gardening. Mom was bored and decided to grow stuff, so I'm helping out. Nice. What have you planted so far?
Well, that was a pain.
Keeping those things cooped up down
What is a
here, too.
Canuck? A Canuck, like you're a
Underground
Canadian.
here is sacred to them.
It means Canadian.
Las Plagas,
Look it up.
preserved inside ancient deposits of amber.
He's a fellow
Of course
Canuck.
they do.
Like, that's, yeah. I guess that's one of those things that I just know. W Cuck. No, Canuck. One of those things I just take for granted. I just assume you guys know. Canuck. W Cuck. I refuse to be a cuck. I would be so angry with my girlfriend. I'd be like, get out of the house. I'd kick her out. Kick her out of her own house. She's not into that anyway. You know what she's into? Last week, Arson was trying to figure out things about my girlfriend. He's like, is she white? And I'm like,
You're not
no.
suggesting we
And then I'm
lie.
like, as a matter of fact, I don't think I've never dated a white woman. Huh. And it dawned on me. It's like, am I racist? Am I? How could this be? Racist? Yeah.
Give us a push, Sancho.
Oh,
Or you
I
call it
gotta find one quick. Like, what do you even say to that?
There, it's moving.
Oh no, am I
I
racist?
can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right?
Oh,
By the way,
What
Zephyr.
hope you like thrill rides.
Hope you like thrill rides. Wait, why did they switch my gun?
Going off the rails! Lean!
Which way?
Hey, the cart's tipping over! Shit, this thing's gonna flip! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oye, switch tracks! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
Shoot. Oh. Hey, you want to date me for a week to prove I'm not racist? Literally, what kind of pitch is that? But even then, it's like, it's that whole age-old thing of like, I'm not racist, my best friend's black. Like, I don't know.
Shit, this thing's gonna flip! Hey, the cart's tipping! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oye, switch tracks! If we don't, we're gonna crash!
Oh, great. They gave me the upgraded version, so I have quick reload and stuff like that. This feels like a PS2 moment. It's like, okay, now it's a rail shooter. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh!
Looking so good. Hope the cart holds up. Left turn. Shit, this thing's gonna flip. Hey, the cart's tipping over. Shit, this thing's gonna flip.
What is this mission, dude? What? Did he just... He just turned into smoke. Reminds me of the game called Hugo. What's that? Has there been a turret section to get that box ticked? In this? No. How would they even fit a turret section into this?
This it? Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
I have an assault rifle, but no, I'm gonna use this pistol. What? So yeah, I'm very happy to be able to play the new Saints Row DLC. I guess Marcus and I will determine whether or not it's actually good. And like, you know, all that jazz. But I make no apology when I say I'm genuinely happy there's more game. Even though, you know, curious what the story will be. Fridged Ashley? No, she got stolen by Priest Man. Fridged Ashley. Put her in a fridge to motivate the male hero. That's what fridging is, guys. Did I get everything? Oh. Oh yeah, that's totally different. Fridging. Stream at this hour? Nice. Yeah, what's up, Danny? So here's what you missed. Starlit Lord video one day. Probably gonna make a Life is Strange one first because I want a visualized version of my Life is Strange idea. I was talking about the Fast and Furious movies. And how, like, they do things that modern movies do, but for some reason people think, like, oh, these movies are so, like, not progressive. It's like, they're very progressive. Presents Life as Normal. What is that? Ah, shoot, I went down there to get this ammo. You guys confused me. Is it up here? Oh, okay, cool. Life is Stranding? Oh, gotcha. Life is Normal? I kind of want to call it My Life is Strange. Get it? Because, like, it's my idea, but also it's the sequel, and they don't want to use numbers, so I kind of think that'd be the best title for it. But we'll see. I'll probably call it, like, Life is Strange 4, idea that will never happen. Life is beautiful. What happens if I lean in the wrong direction? I'm curious. What the? Thank God we're going at the exact same speed as them.
This is kind of fun. More parts.
Oh! Oh!
Shit, this thing's gonna flip.
Look at his elbow. Yay, best part of the game. Oh yeah? This one? The Indiana Jones segment? Uh-oh. What happened to Ashley in this game totally different from fridging. Oh, I know. She's not dead, because fridging is... Uh-oh.
Take better care of it.
Fridging is when, like, literally you kill off the love interest to motivate the hero. The usually male hero. And so many stories do it. Like, there will be no development between the two. And boom, we got a killer to motivate him. It's lazy writing. So what's different about the hardest difficulty in this game? Die, die, die! Come on, game. Ah! Come on!
Take better care of it, okay?
Really?
Hey, the cart's tipping over.
Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Shit, this thing's gonna flip.
Ugh.
Look, you can see where they dug up the bunks.
This is so video game scene and no one needs an explanation of context for the situation. I know, there's just underground mines.
Hit the brake.
That's Uncle Ben writing. Professional is just enemies has more health and you give less attacks, if I remember. When you finish professional, you unlock most stuff. Ah, okay. Do they have the hot dogger in this?
Jump. Oh yeah. Luis, can I get a hand? Give us a 3-2-1 next time, eh, Sancho?
Whatever.
Oh, man. Huh. But actually, this worked. Oh yeah, let's get on that.
So Zephyr, are you into Resident Evil? Have you played any of them? The minecart didn't explode. Ooh. Oh, did it in the original?
No way.
You have some cosmetics that you can unlock on a store
make it if we
life
circle around.
MGS5 chicken
Come
head.
on.
Wait, really?
Pain in my ass.
I played a few. Are you a fan of the series? What are your thoughts? Here's a question for chat. What's your favorite, like, what's your least favorite cliche and what's your favorite cliche?
Camouflage.
For storytelling.
Got this. What the
Whoops.
hell are you doing?
Please destroy the entrance in their gigantic hive and save us from further tragedy. Area hive. Okay. When I used to play it, I used to be spooked by it because I was 10 years old or something. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the game was pretty spooky, not gonna lie. So, like, what's the point of the red herb? What does it do in this? Like, I know you can craft it with green, but what on its own? Like, usually it heals you of things, but it doesn't seem like there's ailments in this game, so...
One down.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, there's gonna be a Metal Gear Solid 4 Easter egg. I don't like most cliches, but favorite would be camera angle giving always what will happen. What do you mean?
I hate insects. Take care of them for me. Watch out.
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Hey, I'm the brains. You're the brawn.
Oh, shoot. When the camera changed to a specific angle that shows characters about to die by something like a car train. Oh, gotcha. Okay. This game told me to destroy hives or something? The entrance to every hive? What does that mean? Probably the Nobistador hive. Is that later then? Novistador. I'm surprised that barrel didn't explode. And yeah, the red herb, what does it do? So I was kind of hoping, or I guess I just thought that maybe it would affect hard mode. Hang on, sorry. Red would be just a boost in health when you use the green. Gotcha. But then green does the same thing, so what's the point? I don't know. It feels weird. Like, red is the one you have to craft. That's the only difference.
You have the stench of battle on you, mate. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Thank you. Give that the care it deserves, mate. That's good work, if I do say so myself.
I'll save up to upgrade the pistol.
Come back anytime.
Phew. I'm beat. Makes you appreciate tech like this.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See? There you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire.
The game kind of stops you from doing it.
We're out of that hellhole.
I always like looking away from whoever's talking to each other.
Share is calling our names. Por fin. Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
What? Oh!
Luis! Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And
Krauser, yeah, for real though.
way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you. Catch him quick.
Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
Not good.
Is he superhuman?
We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a
Use
choice.
knife, thank you. This is a cool boss fight. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to parry?
Major,
Oh, come on.
you're not thinking straight.
Was it like this in the original?
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus. Show me what you got.
Soldier like you. Why would you work for these freaks?
Why? Have you forgotten?
Hey. Oh, shoot. Oh, 3-hit combo. Oh, 4-hit. Oh, 5-hit combo. What?
Without honor, without mercy, only devastating power.
Yo, bro. Stop.
Myself.
Let me open my suitcase.
I can understand. What happened?
There we go. His appearance is more quick time event. Yes and no. Oh, I see. Knife only run.
Unforgivable. Oh, but that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
You're still a kid, holding on to fantasies of what's right and wrong. What's wrong? Not looking too steady.
I was winning. Don't cutscene lose me.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit.
Best way to get more damage to Kraus is quick stab. Oh, I see. I didn't even use that.
Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this.
MGS4 reference time?
It's my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon?
One piece of trivia in the original. Sadler is the one that kills Lewis using his crotch tentacle. I'm not joking. Have people liked this better? Yeah, it's more emotional instead of Lewis screaming, Leon!
You were a fine night, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser.
Good thing your saving knives gonna be perfect for the best battle in Resident Evil history. Does it... What? What do you mean? Cruncher boss fight? Oh!
Leon, there's
Fight
only
him
time to
again?
say this once,
Nice.
so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Got even more cooler. Ah.
Yeah, you should.
Deface Ramon's portrait. See attached photograph. So I just have to shoot it? Hit it with something? Okay. Someone help me recover stolen jewel snatched by a thieving crow. I bet you can find it in the vile thing's nest. Okay.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye. Welcome. Got a selection of good things. Good luck to you, stranger. Good as new. Pleasant travels.
There's the clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
Is there a way to learn how to craft rifle ammo? Like, do I just not have that ability? Oh, I just don't have enough. Okay, got it.
You are nothing, if not unyielding.
You can buy the ingredients. So, like,
However, I'm afraid it ends here.
the assault rifle that I have
Still, this
equipped all the way to the left, does it share the same ammo as the one all the way to the right?
Shit. Give me a break already. Out of the way.
Salazar's tower became a fusion. A fusion of what? Okay, shooting cancer patients not cool. Remember that South Park episode where the guy said he was gonna beat up cancer, but then he couldn't find cancer, so he found someone with cancer? How are you, Mookie?
Not bad, right?
What? Oh my gosh, it ascends? What the heck is this? Doing better. Was super busy with work and getting a house. Oh, nice. Original, you have a giant Salazar statue that, in the end, it follows you while destroying the castle, and after that, that is the elevator to the Salazar boss fight. They fuse both into a map. Oh. That's interesting. Taking the same idea, but, like, reusing it in an effective way. Oh, what? Waiting for Resi 5 and Resi 6 to be remade. Word. You know they're gonna redo 5. They have to. I need to parry more. Oh wow, he actually fell.
They keep coming.
What the? What? Did it come back up? Did it go back up the stairs? What happened there? He opened a path. How nice of him. What happened there?
Next.
Adam's Family style. Alright, I'm gonna hop off now. Take care, man. Thank you for being here.
You really know how to make someone feel welcome.
You redeem hydrate. Thank you. Cheers, man. Thank you for being here. See ya. Yeah, take care. Oh my gosh. If Chris isn't punching a boulder in Resi 5, I'm raiding Capcom's HQ. It's gonna be like, not just punching boulders, it'll be something even crazier. Where does it come from? Oh, it drops in. Random timing for a stream, I know. How are you, Samaya? How you doing? What's new? How's your recovery been? So they do share ammo. It's going okay. We are going to Olive Garden tonight for my mom's birthday. Nice. Tell her I say happy birthday. A personal happy birthday. To Mama Adorable.
Lift. How thoughtful. You don't give up, do you? Body armor's not looking great. What? The lift!
Ugh. Saw the videos you sent me on Insta. Oh, the first one was pretty cool, but not practical. The second wouldn't count as a goal if it went in the net. Still pretty cool, though. Oh, man, it's hilarious. If soccer was played by that, maybe I'd think it was cool. Do more crazy stuff like that. Hey, I'm thinking of streaming Resident Evil tomorrow. Which game should I play? I have 2, 7, OG 1, and 1 remake. Play 1 remake so I can, like, look at it. Yeah, play 1 remake.
Shit! Need to drop some weight.
Wouldn't their body still be on the lift?
Shit.
One remake, it is play original 1 and see Jill sandwich. Sup, Daddy, how are you? Doing good, how are you? A Jill sandwich sounds good right now. Okay, you know what? I was told that that line isn't said in 1 remake. Or at least Jill's not as enthusiastic about it, something like that. Oh, come on.
Not bad, right?
OGRE is so goofy. In a good way or not? Is it true that the actress who played Jill Valentine in the original, like the opening cutscene, apparently she wasn't a good actress or something? And no one's heard from her since? Capcom USA clearly mistranslated some stuff, and they hired like YT sketch actors level to do them. Oh, YouTube sketch actors? That's pretty funny.
Ashley.
Ashley, in her original costume. Their payment was probably like a soda and a hot dog. Just show up on set for a day. Never gonna see Wesker again. Ugh. Why is that? Whoa.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah, quote unquote never. What do you mean? I'm assuming he dies in the first one or something? Well, he appears in this one. And on 5. Where's Wesker in this one? A Pokemon ad? Really? And his son appears in 6? Weird. Was he only supposed to be in one game and then they just brought him back? My bad. He's on Ada's DLC. Oh, okay. Pokemon Cypher this year. What's that? These new Pokemans. I'm not familiar.
That son of a bitch.
On PS2, Resident Evil 4 has 2 playable parts. Really? It has 2 playable parts, oh my. And Wesker appears on it. Wait, only on PS2? On GameCube that wasn't the case? He's also on the first-person arcade game type of game like House of the Dead. It's crazy to me that this franchise spawns beyond just games. So how do I get across here? Never mind. A lot of old games had these weird exclusivity things. Yeah, that is weird. Imagine getting the game on your favorite console only to discover you have the inferior version simply because you didn't get the other console. It was separate ways in assignment Ada, right? I think so, says Danny. They still do exclusivity with some games. It's dumb. Like exclusive DLC for one console, really? it was separate ways. The first Far Cry had like 4 different versions only for Xbox, and 2 of them give you superpowers. It's basically just paid mods. That's so weird. That's weird for like... So when was that? The first Far Cry?
Welcome.
And did they all come out at the same time?
What can I do you? Good luck to you, stranger. Good as new. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Sad to say, that's the end of the road for that weapon. Packs a punch. Enough for most, at least. There you are, as you wished. Might want to take care of any leftover.
Yes, Hogwarts Legacy has a horror-themed quest that's only on PS5. Really? Wait, why? Is it, like, timed exclusive, or is it permanent? Wait, what? I don't know, I don't remember much about them. Oh, wait, 3 months to play Hogwarts Legacy on PS4, they cut off a mission? That's just great. That's even funny, because it's not even just, like, you know, brand exclusive, it's like, no, you have to get the PS5. The really difficult one to get. PS4 version might get it too. Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say, that's really weird. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out on PS4, and then was ported to PS5, like officially ported, right? And then, Final Fantasy Rebirth is exclusively on PS5, or so they say. Which would mean, in order to finish the story that you just started, you'd have to buy a whole new console.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Probably because Sony offered them a deal to have something exclusive just for the PlayStation version. But it's weird that, like why? Like, we need reasons for people to buy our console. It's like, dude, you already have reasons. People like your stuff. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should probably buy that.
Gun rhymes, welcome. What can I interest you in? Better to be. Don't get yourself killed now.
So you're constantly paying off third parties so their version can have more content and make the whole game exclusive. That sucks. That sucks, especially when it's like... it's like actual content, not just like, oh, here's a costume. Because if it's just a costume, it's like, okay, who cares? But... yeah, like actual content and levels and stuff. They're releasing some of the exclusives on PC now, though. It's dumb. They offered Square Enix a deal to only have Spider-Man on the PS4 version of Marvel's Avengers. That made a lot of people mad. A whole character? Horizon, God of War, The Last of Us received a PC version. And
so
Final Fantasy VII Remake
I
also.
have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Salazar boss fight.
Ashley!
Have to go now. Take care, guys. Take care, Igor. Good to see you.
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been
Does it make it less sus when they're actively bribing publishers to sabotage Xbox, but then whine about Xbox being too powerful? If they can put COD on Game Pass? I have to, you know, work. I know. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you. There's an achievement that you kill Salazar with a grenade on his mouth. Should I throw one at him? At the end? He had time to shoot his leg. Hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Igor.
Allow me to show you the power I've been granted by my master. The power of God. The stage is set for the final act.
Try, it'll be funny. Okay. He doesn't have a health bar, though. How will I know? Oh no, I can't use it. Think about me and you'll remember to hydrate. Yeah, that's for sure. Won't be making that mistake.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what
What happens if I use this? Oh, nothing. So red herb is completely useless then. Man, what's up with games using the, I think it's called the G effect? I like the boss soundtrack. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I swear each year boss battles are being filled with constant dialogue more and more. Soon it'll just be dialogue where you're running around in circles waiting to like catch up to the boss. But I have noticed that too. When you're having that whole knife fight, it's like they're talking to each other. And it's like, okay, really? Yeah, it's just useful to boost green herb health. Gotcha. It's weird that you can craft yellow and red together though. Just on its own. And use it? Like, crafting it isn't the problem, it's that you can use it. Oh my gosh.
My goodness, your footwork is...
I threw a grenade.
I just, of course. Did you fall for it? You're a better gangster than I imagined.
Oh my gosh.
Watch your language, my lord.
Watch your language, my lord. They wanted to make you suffer for the looks of it. There's gonna be a part where Salazar gets stunned. You can put the grenade in his mouth. Okay. You know what sucks? That it's like, I have to shoot him, but in order to shoot him, I have to get in the way of fire. Now, in any other game, that'd be fine, but in this game, you move very slowly. So to get out of his way, it feels weird. Where is he? Oh my gosh. Don't use ammo, only the knife on the walls. How would you knife only run this? My brother's always wanting me to play these games. I just don't know if I'd be good at them. Yo, real talk, I'm not very good at these. I'm surprised I've made it this far. It's gonna be a part where, wait, I read that. On the walls. Yeah. See, then he goes up, and it's like, hey, see? How could I, oh my gosh, run, Leon! And he took off half my health, too, man. Oh my gosh. Running low on ammo here. Where is he?
First your nose, your ears, then your fingernails.
And your liver and pancreas. So many snacks, so little time. Bro, chill. Bro, chill. Oh my gosh. I can't tell. Oh. Okay, where is he now? Where is he now? Where is he now? Where is he now? Is he behind me? Oh my gosh. Hey Lum, how are you? This game's stressing me out. And then he shows up like right in front of me. How could he have done that? Hey, you missed. Grenade? Danny, that was for you. Dude, the only reason this boss fight is hard is because of the movement speed. That's literally the only thing holding me back. I have to use the eggs. I didn't want to have to use the eggs. He also wants me to play Nier? I don't know much about that one. I've tried Nier. It's not my thing, but it's one of those games with RPG elements that I'm like, oh, I wish this didn't have that. But you might like the world of Nier. It's interesting. Oh my god. Eggs? Want to try again? What do you mean? I'm pressing. Whoo! This game. Where is he? Yep. Floats over me. Oh. Oh, and he jumps to the side. or he jumps right behind me. How am I supposed to, like, anticipate where he's gonna be? He's gonna shoot his puke, but I can't dodge because I'm moving at a snail's pace. Like, this, oh. It's one of those boss fights where, like, the mechanics work against you. What? Hang on, I'm gonna make a call real quick. How are you, Lum? Oh, don't worry, you were almost there. Was I? Oh shoot, what did I press? I think I pressed X? I'm still at work and grumpy. Oh, what's wrong? What did I do? Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, let's do this. What's the best weapon for the job here? I'm guessing submachine gun. Dude, work has that effect on me. No, I get that. I totally get that. But like, what's wrong?
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Dude, stop. Stop with the tentacles, man. Dude. What even was that? Bro. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, sweet. Time to shoot you. What the? Oh, these angles, man. Yes. Okay, let's go, let's go. I like his accent.
Watch your language, my lord. What will others think of you?
Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Brother says using a rifle helps dodge and keep your distance. Dodge? What is dodging in this game? Walking like 2 steps to the left? So the beginning of the week, sub-rifle bombs, golden eggs looks like is a good weapon against him. Okay, I can throw eggs at him. So the beginning of the week left me alone to do most of the work due to people taking PTO. Part-time off. I can't take PTO because I'm a contractor, and I swear I have passed the burnt out stage. Now I'm just productive and resentful at the same time. Yeah, sounds like a job. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh god, you can defeat Salazar with 2 golden eggs. What do you mean? So wait, you can throw eggs? Dude, he's like teleporting. This is it. How am I supposed to telegraph this? Look at this.
Why did you flee, you insolent dog?
What the? Bro, stop moving! Where is he? Okay.
I shall drink the blood out of every last cavity of your body. Every drop.
What?
Oh, I cannot wait.
Stop. Don't tell me that didn't count. Are you kidding me with this right now, dude? Leon fights like Gohan, they never dodge. Yep. The golden eggs can deal 70% damage on Salazar. How would you use it? This fight looks a bit ridiculous. Like, this is not a well-made boss fight, in my opinion. Because of how movement works in this game. Oh my god. Oh, come on! You can put on the grenade part and throw on him. You can put eggs on the grenade? I guess if it was golden. Can this guy just stop talking for 10 seconds? Yeah, it's one of those boss fights. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright, knife only run, you said, right, Danny? Oh, man. The game was so generous with ammo like 2 seconds ago. You know when you die, the game like tries to be like, oh, do you want to go on easy mode, little baby? It's weird that this is the opposite. Like, I'm getting my... Well, I guess I'm not getting my butt handed to me. I guess that's why. It's just, I'm running out of ammo. Here goes a shotgun blast that might not read. Wait, this isn't a shotgun? This isn't a shotgun! Gunpowder. Only 5. Let's go pistol. Where is he? Stop, stop, stop. He's gonna hit me. Here it comes. Yep, see? Couldn't do anything. Couldn't move in time. Why does he run like... Do stay still, he says. He's the one moving. Bro, I've had enough of this fight. Let's... Oh my god. Ah. Get up, Leon! Oh, I hate when I'm holding the aim button. And the brother doesn't aim. Yep, just stumble. Just stumble, my dude. Oh, you hit me in the leg. Oh, I gotta stumble backwards and wait a little bit. This is getting ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Where is he? Where? Stop. Do I have enough time to run out of the way? Oh, I did. Hey Austin, what's up? Is this still a boss fight? Are you joking?
I'm gonna shut that mouth of yours.
I have no ammo. I have one bullet, and that was it. Shotgun. There was never a doubt in my mind that I would win. Just know that. I knew I had that. It was all according to plan, obviously. In fact, you guys need to believe in me a lot more. Small guy turns into huge monster. His strategy, fight you at long range. Genius design. I know, it's so silly. If he rushed me, there's no way Leon would stand a chance. Nothing much. Home now, I'm glad. You keep going until they run out of lines and cutscene starts. Yep. No doubt. You did it. Thank you. All according to Cake. I like what Mookie said. It's like, yeah, this is boss fights now. You keep attacking them until a cutscene plays. Okay, wait. Oh, I missed something. Oh, look, a green herb. Does he drop anything? Nothing? No, like, eyeball or anything? Original Salazar boss fight, he fused with Verdugo, and he stays still with tentacles while you use rocket or rifle on him? Really? I might be quiet for a bit while I do my makeup, but I'm still here. Oh, I love how you do your makeup. For those who don't know, Semi-Adorable is good at everything she does.
Ashley.
But seriously.
No time to lose.
Cool. I'm sure you'll look fantabulous. Where was all this gunpowder when I was out there in the trenches, bruv? They're in the trenches. No, seriously. How can someone be semi-adorable? You're either adorable or at semi-adorable. She's all adorable. No semi, all adorable. Oh man. Starting to have a headache. I didn't sleep much, truth be told. It's been 2 hours? Yeah, the stream's been 2 hours so far. Not bad. By the way, you're almost there in the end. The end of the game or the end of the chapter? These chapters, bro, like I've been saying, these chapters are getting shorter and shorter. The cheesesteak is adorable. Cheese steak? Not cheesecake, cheesesteak. And the last chapter is till 12. And the lap chapter is till chapter 12? What? I am in chapter 12, aren't I? Oops. Same dude, right before I clocked out, I got yelled at by a black Karen. Apparently they exist too. About what? I want you to refund my game. Like, don't you know the rules, Karen? Don't you know the rules, black Karen? You will never get your money back. Why you kill Ashley? What do you mean? She's around. There's a meme about Ashley being a mouse rat because she had huge ears in the original. Oh. One funny thing that I learned is that Ashley in this game, you can kill her by accident. If she's being captured by an enemy and you shoot at the enemy, but, you know, accidentally hit Ashley, she'll die. And it'll be a, like, game over. And I was like, oh, snap, you can kill her? Oops. Mousely Graham. That upset me, and yeah, I was already tired. What was she complaining about? I don't know which chapter are you on. I think I'm on 12. Pretty sure this is chapter 12. Nah, dude got upset because we didn't have NBA 2K3. Apparently he called in the day before and something that they said we did. That was then. Someone obviously bought it. He thought for some reason people weren't trying to sell to him. It was weird. That's weird. It was a dude. Black male Karen. Dang. Oh, wow. Danny, you weren't kidding. We just started this chapter. Like, that chapter was an hour long. Look, chapter 12, beginning 15, 16. Like, wow. What is this game becoming? Haven't decided on a name for male Karens yet. Patrick's. No, I'm kidding. What would be a name for male Karens? It's like the guy... I go with Hank. Gary. I like both of those, Hank or Gary.
You look like you've got something
It's
to
like,
say.
oh, here comes Gary. Yeah. But yeah, Hank.
I don't think I'll get a straight answer.
Hank thinks the world owes him. Richard?
Raccoon
I don't
City.
know a lot of people named Richard, truth be told.
You know, after the incident.
But I also like Hank
World
Greens,
changed.
so it seems insulting. Oh,
Try to
dude.
save one person, 100
Hank is
others
such a
die.
punchy name too, like Karen,
Guess
like
I changed
it like hurts your ears. So like Hank, it's like ah.
Leon S. Kennedy.
How about we compromise with Frank? Nah, Frank's always cool. All I've ever met are horrible. Richard? It's because Richard is long for dick.
So here's my question. Have you changed?
Who came up with that, Richard?
Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome.
Gary Hank Richards. There we go.
See you later.
GHR.
Story of my life.
It's decided, oh god, Gary Hank. How's your makeup going? Semi-adorable. 13. Only 3 more chapters after this, right? Then I can retire this game and be completely clueless about what to play next. Saints Row's DLC comes out Tuesday. I'll be playing that with Marcus. But what should I play Monday? I have Blades of Time scheduled. We could do that, or we could prepare... We could do some character creations in Saints Row on Monday, leading up to the inevitable... Here's the game Tuesday. What do you guys think? You tell me. Trying to cover pimples. I see. Oh, there's so many things to look at.
Ashley.
King Jong-il spent 700,000 a year on Hennessy cognac. Why? Did he drink it all? Another trivia, he said, huh? Woman in this one, he say the line on the end of the game. Wait, what? Ada's new voice got a fair bit of criticism for sounding bored, and I'm starting to see it. Yeah, dude, as soon as she started talking, I'm like, who's this? Who's voicing her now? And they told me it's the Netflix lady who played her. Why would you do that? Get the girl who played her in Resident Evil 2 remake.
Look at all these busy bees.
3 more. By the way, it's going to be
Better
difficult.
watch my step
Really?
if I
This
don't
is
wanna
hard?
get stung.
Something that lets you interact with chat a bunch, ideally.
Need to hurry.
What should I anticipate, Danny? So, I guess character creation would be best. Then we'll do that Monday, Austin. Sorry, Matt, he said women in the original, and they changed for the line for the ending of the game. Oh, what does he say now? She didn't help her case either. Went on a blaming spree, then deleted all her posts. It sounds like modern actors, man. It's wild. You know, dude, I told you. I've said it before, man. The best advice, absolute best advice, was from Ricky and Elliot from Internet Today. He used to be on Machinima. Before Machinima just, yeah, you know what happened. Anyway, Ricky and Elliot. They made a whole song about it. What do you do when the government's after... Wait, government. What do you do when the internet's after you? Shut the F up. That's what you do. Simple as that. Just don't say anything. Machinima. What a throwback. Yeah, man. The old times. Machinima, Rooster Teeth.
I have some new goods. Welcome. I got something new for you. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Thank you. Easy work. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be. Still, I come back anytime.
No Rooster Teeth. No Rooster Teeth, please. They got a physical actor to do a voice role. Yep. Turrets, pigs with guns, and a lot of ganados. No. Just stay off social media. People are toxic. Yeah. Story of My Life is the remake version. Oh, he says Story of My Life? Huh. Bro went back in time. No, Rooster Teeth, please. They just making damaged goods at this point. I would just say unlucky and go to sleep. Just shut the F up. That's what you do. Solves everything. Sometimes just not doing anything is the better response. It's funny how it still had the bullet hole. Gotham Knights keeps changing the color on my bike, and I'm not even sure why it bothers me, because I just grapple 80% of the time anyway. Dude, it's like that Saints Row glitch where anything you change the color of, it just ignores it. It's like, oh, you wanted to keep your gun this color? Ha! Default.
Something's bound to catch your
Hope they
eye.
fix that. All these patches. I'm curious if the starting music plays now on Xbox. Yeah, seriously, something as simple as that. Dude, watch like none of it be fixed. All the things we complained about, just watch. Like, because ghosting seems to still be an issue. Or so I've been told, ghosting was not fixed. The weird after images.
Damn it.
What is he shooting? Whoa, no.
Next. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Fire killed him. Alright, we killed everybody. That should simplify things. I pushed L1. R2, 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 R2. Why? Why? Why did it take him that long to actually do the animation that I needed to prevent that guy from becoming a thingy? Long neck thingy. Thank you for the sub, or gifted sub, Saints Flow. How is everyone in chat? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll read chat, just give me a sec. This is like anything but a pacifist run. What's like the opposite of a pacifist? Like a psychopath? That's what this is. Psycho-pacifist. Try to deactivate the lasers. No, I'm just gonna kill everybody. It's probably shooting shrapnels. They have helmets, thank you for that. Sorry, I'm late, Jedi business. What's up? How is Jedi Survive? Any predictions for the DLC, by the way? It's called Heist and the Hazardist. And earlier I was complimenting the Fast and Furious movies because people be talking about how awful they are. It's like, they're dumb, yes, but they're not terrible. In fact, they're better than a lot of, like, movies that try to be what it is. Because from day one, it was progressive, diverse cast, women actually do things. They're not useless in these movies, which is crazy, because just the time that they came out, that was not the case. And, you know, continuity's awesome. I love it. You'd hate it. Jedi, gotcha. You go to Brazil. Yeah, like, so many different countries and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like, how come people hate these movies? I don't get it. Genocidal? Yeah, that's what I meant. Also, it passes the Bechdel test. Would you believe Fast and the Furious, ever since the 5th movie, passes the Bechdel test? Crazy. A movie so driven by machismo and ego. Press R2, then D2. So does One Piece, but you don't hear me talking about it. So does One Piece? What do you mean? Well, I mean, Japan's usually pretty good at, like, those things. This is an American-made movie from 2001. That was not common. Uh-oh. Bang. Shotgun? Nah, I don't want to waste that. Whoa. Really should have crafted pistol ammo. Jay never played Undertale. He doesn't think Genocide run right away. Yeah, no, I didn't play Undertale. May the 4th be with you. Thank you. Hey. Saints Row DLC predictions. It's gonna be a bunch of references to stuff. Because that's what Saints Row has become. We're gonna meet a new character. No new homies, though. I believe that's been confirmed. My whole thing is like, what's... Because apparently it's... You're on a movie set or something? If that's the case, then I guess it's like Josh Burke from the original Saints Row timeline. I moved this, right? Or did I not? Oh, okay. I keep defaulting to the pistol. One Piece passes the Bechdel test. Nice. Is that a freaking BAR? No, wait. Stupid gun knowledge strikes again. I only know 3 to 4 guns. It's gonna be another Saints Row. And yeah, that's the prediction. That's the real prediction. What Arson said. No, Saints Row's getting DLC. It comes out Tuesday. And Marcus and I plan on playing it together. On stream, but like neither of us think it's gonna be good. We just want to play a game together. What the? Why? Oh, I have to like go around? Oh. What is the Bechdel test? Okay, it's very simple, alright? The Bechdel test has 3 rules. 3 very simple rules, Danny, and most movies and TV shows fail at this test. The rules are, number 1, 2 women. That's rule number 1. Number 2, have a conversation. That's rule number 2. And number 3, that's not about men. That's it. You'd be surprised how many movies fail at that. But here's Fast and the Furious out here. We got Fast and the Furious out here not failing. And it's like, that's wild, dude. Because everyone calls these movies like, oh, they're just sexist and all that. It's like, but it's not, though. There's always these gratuitous, like, women shots. I'll give you that, but... Okay, so what's the plan here? Can I go up that thing? And then... Okay, wait. It's gonna be good. They never made a Bad Saints Row game. There are like 8 trillion episodes. If it didn't pass the Bechdel test, it'd be sexist on purpose. I completely agree. I was gonna say that too. I'm like, dude, One Piece is a series. If a series is and by series I mean like a series of things going beyond like 10. Like Fast and Furious just reached 10, but like One Piece has like 300. Like if it didn't pass it, I'd be like, bro, really? It's gonna be good. Having at least 2 women in a scene talking about something other than a man. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, because then Misfits actually does the reverse, where anytime 2 guys talk for the first season, it's always about women. But when 2 women talk, no, it'll be like their own conversation. And I think Howard Overman was asked about that. It's like, why'd you do that? It's like, wait, did I? And I think that only applies to the first season, or like the first couple of episodes. It's weird. Because it wasn't intentional. But it always has been like that. No, it hasn't. Dude, there's a whole website. Danny, look up Bechdel test. There's a website. And look up your favorite movie. There's a lot of movies that, no, they fail. Like, a lot of movies. Like, most of the MCU fails. Because anytime the 2 ladies talk, it's always about a dude. And it's like, that's so crazy that so many movies fail. I mean, look at the men in Fast and Furious as well. What about them? If you're bald, you have all the power. It's like Breaking Bad. Watch like any US movie from the 50s. Definitely hasn't always been like that. Well, the funny thing is, dude, even today, there's still movies being made that fail that test, and it's really funny to me. Cause it's 3 easy rules. Like, that's the thing. When someone told me that, I was like, no way. And then ever since then, I've noticed it. I'm like, that's crazy. So Baywatch fails the test. Does it? I don't know. I've never seen Baywatch. Is this where I want to go? How do I get around that big laser? I think it passes it as soon as, like, Arlong Park. I don't speak One Piece. The Let Just Bit test. Oh yeah, for if you swap it. First big arc. My favorite movie is Perks of Being a Wallflower. I'm confident it does. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World does not. I'm pretty sure it fails. I'm pretty sure. I'm like going through the movie in my head. Like Knives only ever talks about Scott to her friend. When Knives and Ramona communicate, it's only about Scott. Ramona speaks to Roxy and it's only about Scott. Kim... Stacy asks asks Knives, how did you meet Scott? And before she can say anything, she doesn't, like, she gets interrupted. I'm pretty sure it fails. You can look it up, there's a website, and then just type your favorite movie, and it will tell you. If it passes, it'll tell you the scene, it'll tell you the timestamp and all that stuff, and I'm like, dude, it's so funny. It's so funny! I love that. I love little details like that in movies where it's like, did you notice? I'm like, no, bro! It's a more interesting thing than does the dog survive? Which is another website, does the dog live? For if you're watching a movie and you see a dog and you want to know whether or not that dog lives. Which to me, it's like, that's just silly. That's like spoiling something. 12 Angry Men fails. Still a wonderful movie. In my opinion, one of the greatest movies ever made. But it fails the Bechdel test, though. Would you look at that? I think that's more so the movies having, like, one woman being important to the plot. Triple X Return of Xander Cage passes the test also. Ha! Yeah, and yeah, that's the other thing. Whenever it's just one woman. Mind you, there's been movies that only have one woman but as a main character, but then, you know, a side character will be a woman, and then they talk, and then boom, the movie passes. How early does Buffy pass it? The first episode, bro! Cordelia talks to Buffy about being part of her Cordettes. This is episode 1.
You're serious?
That's like early episode 1, too. Yeah, Buffy passes. And the thing is, it's so easy to fix. Like, it's such an easy thing to fix. Just have the two girls, have one of them ask, hey, are you okay? Boom, you pass. We don't... Like, there's the conversation starter. There, you pass. It's the funniest thing. So many movies don't. I hate these things. So that was the thing you warned me about, right, Danny? Just deactivate. Shoot the light on the door. It might be like in the original. No, apparently I can just go right by it. Oh, you can open it. Cool. Watch JoJo. The dogs have a swell old time in it. Scott Pilgrim passed the test. Wow. It does? When in Scott Pilgrim? By the way, did someone ever watch All Dogs Goes to Heaven? When I was really young, yes. All I remember, and it's not because of the movie, but because Doug Walker mentioned it once, the big-lipped alligator moment, where randomly... Is that the second one, or is that the first one? Where randomly there's a song sung by a giant alligator, and then it never gets brought up again. Weird that you dropped the item before your animation stopped. Roger Rabbit failed. Bummer. Jessica Rabbit, who could she have spoken to? But yeah, there you go. It's a fun little site to think about. Like, it's a fun thing to think about, really. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm pretty sure passes, because Nebula and Gamora have conversations. By the way, both 1 and 2, Charlie Sheen playing as, Charlie. What? Charlie's Angels? Based, I forgot about that. You can throw flashbangs to kill the Plagas instantly. Oh, great. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone put on Wikipedia that Gordon Freeman from Half-Life dies on the movie. Wait, what? I did. Don't remember it much, though. Whoa. Can someone look up Perks of Being a Wallflower for me? I don't feel like getting on an IMDb link. Told you, 1 female character. Roger Rabbit? There's another female character in that. Doesn't, Betty Boop shows up. There's other female characters. It's just, they're not the main one. And Betty Boop even has lines, dude. How could you forget that? She has a whole really sad line about, like, you know, your brother and I used to get along really well, but, like, black and white cartoons aren't doing so hot anymore. I love that. I still got it, Eddie. Boop, boop, be doop. I love that little line. That's so great. First one had the alligator. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Okay.
One down.
Come at me, bro. Yeah, man, the quick jab is real good. Oh, wonderful.
Next.
So live. I gotta say, shooting in this game feels really good. I don't know if I've complimented that before, but like it's so good that when I stop playing the game, I think about the game and it's like, man, everything feels like just right, you know? Breaking Bad fails. Does it? Skylar and Marie never have a conversation that's not about Walter Hank? Really? Does it really? For 5 seasons? For 5, I went like this. For 5 seasons, because I don't really care for season 5. But 5 seasons, you're telling me Marie and Skylar are always together. And they never just say, yo, Sky, how is everything? Bro, are you serious? You can make flashbangs if I remember correctly. Yeah, if I bought the ingredient. Why would I do that? I'm kidding, but it doesn't happen often. Whenever Skylar talks to another lady, it has something to do with Walt. Okay, good. I was about to say, dude, there's like hours worth of scenes where it's just Skylar and Marie, and they're just talking about something. And it's just like it could be the dumbest thing too. It's like, we don't need this scene in the show. Why is this here? It's like, oh, because we have a 22-minute format. So we have to add, or like 44-minute format, whatever the format is. So we have to pad things out. Shame Betty Boop never got a revival. She's one of the most important cartoon characters, yet nowadays almost no one remembers her. She's like Felix the Cat. I'd say Betty Boop is more popular than Felix the Cat. Case in point, Betty Boop has a Funko Pop. Felix the Cat does not, to my knowledge at least. People know Betty Boop for her merchandise these days rather than her cartoon. And I've watched Betty Boop because like I'm actually a fan of old cartoons like that and like Little Lulu and stuff like that. Betty Boop's cartoons are really funny. And a lot of them hold up, and then a lot of them are really racist. But yeah, Betty's cartoons are really funny, and I remember watching a few with Marcus, and even he laughed. And it's like, yeah, man, like she is a classic in all senses of the phrase. And you know, as Mark Twain once said, a classic is something that everyone knows, but no one has read. You know, or no one has seen, I guess. But I love that quote because it's so true. It's like, how many of y'all have read Moby Dick? But I'm willing to bet all of you know about Moby Dick. Or Van Helsing, or Dracula. Ugh. Rule 34 might remember her. Betty Boop? Betty Boop, Rule 34? I wonder if they get her hair right, because the back of her head has been drawn inconsistently. What the back of her head is supposed to look like. There's supposed to be more quills there, but people just draw it flat. And it's like, what? What are you doing? Where do I go? Oh.
Rocket launcher?
Oh, this again.
This isn't good.
Wait, I was joking. Does it fail? Does it? Wait, what? Quick jab is really gonna be helpful on the next boss fight, thank you. No, absolutely not. Aladdin passes, but the sequels fail. That's funny. There was a moment where Skylar calls her out for stealing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've only watched 1.5 seasons, so yeah. You know it's good when people make compilations of this game with Doom music. This one? Yeah, there's a lot of options in this, too. Like, for fighting, I actually really like that. I watched Little Lulu a lot as a kid. Me, too. But which Little Lulu did you watch? The 40s one or the 90s one? Because they're very different. And, I was gonna do... Or, like, I asked Toonerific Tyreek, because he's a Little Lulu fan as well, if he wanted to do a video about, the 2 different Lulus. And honestly, like... I prefer the 40s version. The 40s Lulu is evil. She's just such a nuisance. Like, you know, like Dennis the Menace? That was her characterization. But then the 90s, she's more of like a feminist icon. Which also works for her. Like, she has a lot more personality that way. But I love the 40s Lulu. Like, just absolute poop disturber. And sometimes, like, there'd be whole episodes where she doesn't say a word. And yet she's the most dangerous person in the room. And she's just a kid, too. Like, Little Lulu's interesting. The 40s one. Really dig that show. Also, it had a racist caricature of her black maid. But Rosie, which I believe was her name, is actually a very competent character. Which, at the time, was a rarity for black characters. Like, she helps Lulu be good. And she's the only person Lulu ever listens to. Unlike her father. And like, do we ever see her mom in the 40s? I think it's just her dad we ever see. This has been another episode of Playniac Talks About Something That No One Knows. Sorry, I'm a fan of Little Lulu. And that's a series we'll probably never see again. Hang on. Hello? What's up? No. You're gonna meet me at my office, and then I'm gonna pick us all up. Oh, he probably misunderstood when I said I was picking him up. I meant I'm picking him up after I pick you up. You should probably clarify that for him, because I'm kind of busy. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to meet me, and then together we go and pick him up. Yeah. And then we can hang out like old times. Well, we'll hang out at your old house. How about that? Surprise! Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Jumanji passes. Yay, the original or the new? Never saw 40s. 90s? I love the 40s one. Yeah, oh my gosh, Semi-Adorable, you're a Little Lulu fan. Why? We're just the same person. I love that. I love that you're also a fan of the 40s one. That's great. I'm glad people haven't forgotten that one. Because anytime people talk about it, they usually mean the 90s one. But I grew up with the 40s on VHS. Not even kidding. Because my mom grew up with that one. And then it was like years later, I'm like, yo, these are racist. Like, there are some racist episodes of that show, man. Oh. Oh! Good thing I've got my body armor. What the? It went through him? My bullet went through him and hit the guy behind him. Blue laser? Yeah. On a rocket launcher, Saints Flow. A blue laser on a rocket launcher. So he doesn't miss his target, you know? You really wouldn't want to do that with your rocket launcher. Alright. Why are they wearing soldiers' uniforms? Power Rangers passes. Nice. Of course Power Rangers passes. You'll find a lot of entertainment geared towards children passes the Bechdel test. But, like, entertainment for adults usually fails, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, it happens, but it's like, at most, probably 10 minutes of screen time throughout the entire show. Yeah, about. You're probably right. Kyler White, yo. I'm Kyler White, yo. I watched Little Lulu a lot as a kid. I think the 1995 show. Yeah, the 90s one. Power Rangers passes nice. 90s one was like, Little Lulu was the feminist. She was like, men suck. Like, that was 90s Little Lulu. She was a lot funnier about it, though. And as a young boy watching that, I was always like, what is this? As a matter of fact, I think Little Lulu was my first exposure to feminism. The 90s one. And, you know, she wasn't an a-hole about it. Like, she would just be like, you know, women deserve to be paid more. Like, just very basic things. And usually her plots didn't revolve around that. But, yeah, that was my first exposure to feminism, Little Lulu. Read my message, Jay. I've reached it, right? Wait a minute. If I send you a pic, can you look and help pick my outfit? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Gosh dang, this game brings back memories. Really? Whoa, there was a lot of chat. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so 275 hits on R34. Wait, for what? Little Lulu? Sorry, God, no, dear God, I hope not. Betty Boop? It's because they're both alliterative names. Betty Boop or Little Lulu? Also, Little Lulu's theme song was very racist. Though you're wild as any Zulu and you're just as hard to tame. Little Lulu, I love you just the same. And I think they changed that for the 90s. Semi-adorable, pick the right one. The dress on the right of that picture you sent, that looks wonderful. Smashing, darling. Now here's the trick question. Which Power Rangers? Yeah. Blue lasers? And which version, Japanese or American? Surprisingly, all three movies. All three Power Rangers movies. I loved the 40s one, nice. 90s. Wonder if The Sopranos passes. Look it up. Back on Fighting Feels Good. People forget how important sound design is. Yep. Completely agree. Never saw the 40s. It's on YouTube for free. The 40s Little Lulu is available for free. My all-time favorite show. So The Sopranos, look it up. Jumanji passes, yay, it's gotta. Remember the black woman who was Tom's owner in Tom and Jerry? Yes, of course I do. You remember when Carly had this game? Carly. You mean where Marcus used to live? Biracial Carly? Fun fact, gang. Ramel just like reached into the centers of my mind. When I was a kid. Yeah, okay, snap. I didn't even know you knew Carly. So when I was a kid, I had the biggest crush on Carly, and I would tell everyone that she was my girlfriend, and that, like, embarrassed the heck out of her. Now, I was 4 years old, and I don't remember any of that, but it's funny because she remembers it, and then one day, I met her, like, years later. I'm talking, like, 20 years later, and I was like, hey, and then Dad's like, you don't remember her? She was your girlfriend. I'm like, what? What do you mean she was my girlfriend? What do you mean? And then he's like, no, you'd follow her around and all that stuff. And I'm like, what? I was 4 years old? I was 4 years old and I was out here? Bro, what? And then we talked for a bit. And I'm like, so, we never broke up, you know. She just laughed. And I'm like, yeah, no, it wouldn't. That'd be weird. But that was... You said Carly's name, and I'm like, snap. Carly with a K. Where have I heard that before? Wait a minute! Yeah, Jumanji to this day still scares me to death. The original, it's a pretty good movie. I really like the original Jumanji. And yeah, as a kid, it scared me too, but not to the point that I didn't want to finish it. Because the scene with the stampede freaked me out. Because, like, they're getting trampled and... there was no one that could help them. That really freaked me out as a kid. Just the helplessness of it all. I remember a friend of mine once talked about how, despite being a racist design, she's a single black woman in the 50s who owns a house all to herself. That's what I'm saying. There's a few instances of that. Like, as I said, Little Lulu 40s version is a good example where, like, she's the only person Lulu would listen to. The only person was her. Like, she wouldn't give her a hard time. And usually, anytime she disagreed with... like, anytime Lulu disobeyed, things would go poorly for her. And, like, you know... She disciplined Lulu, but not by spanking her, where her dad spanks her. Like, full on, that happens in the show. And I remember being like, oh, this didn't age well. But, like, no, she would just talk to Lulu and tell her, no, don't you see? This is why this is bad. Oh, shoot. Man, when the shooting in Resident Evil 4 is better than Saints Row. Which is interesting for the time. It is. Pick everything up. Thank you. Did I drop anything? The original Jumanji, word. I only had DVDs of the 90s one. I might check it out eventually. The 40s one is really good. Laser sight on a rocket launcher. What is this? Resident Evil 4 GameCube? Because they were soldiers before they turned? Yeah, and they've just been chilling, and they never changed their clothes, and this is where they've been. You keep missing my message. Can I send you a pic? Yeah. The one on the right. They are island ganados, soldiers with La Plaga. La Plaga. To protect the place, probably mercenaries. Gotcha. Sent. Thank you. Oh god. Betty Boop. I won't look the other thing ever. Little Lulu? Yeah, please don't. Dear god. If there's... That can't exist. That's like some dark web type stuff right there, if that stuff exists. Hang on, I just want to explore down here a little more. Gotcha. Yeah, poor Carly. Poor Carly. Well, you think she missed out on something? Honestly, I don't even think she's dating anybody right now. I should ask. Hey, Carly. It's like... I'm currently with someone, but if I wasn't... Would you? If you could change your fate, would you? The other day I was watching Egoraptor's old cartoons, the Awesome series from Newgrounds. And, man... Some of them are still really funny, and some of them, like, I'd say, like, most of them are still pretty funny. It's funny that he just says the N-word, though. And, like, he just says it. You little rascal, naughty boy. The spiders was the closest, was the coolest for me. The spiders? What's that? Oh, in Jumanji? I didn't watch Jumanji as a kid, but I did watch Zathura. Don't think it was good, but it did freak me out as a kid. Zathura? I've never seen that one. I know that it's kind of the same idea, but it's like in space or something. This is a sub-objective, right? Okay, wait. Because there was a door that I could push. But I don't know if... Well, I'm guessing that's just where I go to continue. Sopranos passes with flying colors. This is only half of them. Season 1, Episode 6. Season 2, Episode 4. To Episode 12, 4, 6, 6, 4. Interesting.
Doesn't look like I can get in through here.
Okay.
Need to find another way.
I need to find another way. Jumanji scares me because it's a board game containing a deep jungle pocket dimension filled with abnormal animals and planets. What I think is creepy about Jumanji is that you can't predict what's going to happen. Like, it's so unpredictable, the whole thing. And it can get you anywhere. If you're in a house, you're not safe. If you're outside, you're not safe. That's why it freaked me out. I'm just like, dang. You just can't win. You can't win until you beat the game. You're just screwed until that. And some people die before that. That's the other thing.
Won't open.
Nice, Sopranos, nice. I still like Zathura as well, even more with the older girl that was taking care of the children, was having a crush on the older version of the kid. I've never seen Zathura. Should I watch it? Is it good? Does it hold up? I haven't spoke to her in years after Jonathan died. Jeez. You're really pulling back old memories. For those who don't know about that situation, Marcus and I spoke about it. Did we speak about... I think we spoke about that in Scary Stories. Shotgun or sub... Yeah. Is it even a question? Fun fact, Resident Evil 4 basically is the reason all third-person shooters play like this nowadays. Think about the difference between San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4 in terms of shooting. Yeah, I realized that when I, like, looked into it. That is pretty cool. Resident Evil just out here inventing things. Survival horror. Third-person shooter mechanics. In the original Resident Evil 3, though, you can't... Sorry, 4, you can't move while you aim, right? Oh, circle to evade. Wow, I am a terrible shot. Good thing I just made some new ammo.
Shit. Give me a break already.
Remember when Nick Frost said the N-word in Shaun of the Dead? Yes. And, you know, it's like the funniest. Because it comes out of nowhere. What's up? Like, whoa. Yeah. Has he ever said anything about that? Yeah, Jumanji Spiders is more kid movie than adult. I think watching with family members is better. Okay, thank you, Danny. That's a good recommendation. I like that recommendation. Of like, hey, it's better to watch it with your family. I've never heard anyone say that. Never, Danny. You are the first person. You should watch this with your family. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, you did. I did. In the podcast episode, yeah. Toy Story 1 and 2 failed, but 3 and 4 passed. Yeah, because of Jesse and Bo Peep. Even though, I mean, they could have passed in 2. You need to aim and shoot. Yeah, but you can't run. Like, you can't do this in Resident Evil 4 original. You can't do this. When you aim, you're just aiming. And then you can move by not aiming. That's how it works. Bro, I vividly remember you'd get mad at me because you thought she liked me. Really? Are you serious? Tell me more about, like, little me, because I don't remember everything about when I was a kid. But apparently, I was crushing on, like, girls as that young. I was 4 years old out here. 4 years old. Just, like, because I also had a crush on Kayla. Do you remember that? Which was so awkward, because she was, like, Marcus's best friend other than me. And I knew her through him. And like, I was always kind of like, oh, hey, Kayla. Like... And then, I remember years later being like, yo, Marcus, you know I had such a huge crush on Kayla? And he's like, we all knew. I'm like, no! Apparently I wasn't very good at hiding it.
Come on, Ashley, wake up!
Scumbag character crashes in and says, sup? Perfect. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Wow, you're stationary while you aim. Yeah, exactly. You can't move while you aim in the original. Yep. Man was already having the Riz. Well, I don't know if I had the Riz. Like, they were still my friends, but, like, literally, okay, I'll tell you some stories. When I was, like, grade, I want to say, like, grade 1, there was this girl in my class that I really liked. And I asked her to be my Valentine, because we were doing that in class. And I put a card on her desk. And I said, will you be my Valentine? She's like, sure, but don't tell anyone. And I was like, oh! I was so heartbroken. I wanted to be like, you know what? B-word? I don't need this anyway. But I was like, okay, at least she said yes. That's what happened. Your boy wasn't always this cool. Alright? We gotta start somewhere. I didn't fly out the womb Han Solo, you know? You gotta start as a Luke Skywalker. Oh no, I got a key, but it doesn't work? Bro thought he was low with it. I thought I was. Little trivia, the game don't let you aim on Ashley. The original? This one does. If she gets kidnapped, you can kill her. Did you see that clip of Star Wars I sent on Twitter? Yes, where the guy, like, magically just floats towards you, then you hit him once. That was pretty funny. When she's unconscious. Oh, heartbreak, Jay. Better than me, man. I left a secret admirer note in 5th grade. Oh, dude, you know what I did? There was this one girl named Helen. Alright, and I have her on, what's it called? Instagram. She followed me. She's like, I remember you. I'm like, yeah, you do. But, I was in grade 9, and she was in grade 12. Like, all the way up there, and I was all the way down here. And, I found out from a friend of mine from Latin class, because Latin class had different ages. So one of the guys in my class I still remember his name, Shazad. He knew Helen, like they were friends. So I was like, oh dude, when's Helen's birthday? He's like, April 22nd. I'm like, what? My birthday is April 21st. And he's like, no way. He's like, why'd you want to know? I'm like, oh, I want to write her a birthday card. So I wrote her a whole poem. A whole poem. And then I got all the girls in my Latin class to read it and tell me if they liked it or not. So that I could, like, rewrite it and, you know, spice it up. And they gave me some pointers, right? And then I did. I put it in a birthday card. And I put $20 in. Just so she knows, you know, you gotta flex that, like, I can take you out. I can take care of you, girl, you know? Even though I'm in grade 9. Yeah, she took the... She saw it, obviously. And wait, no! I didn't leave it at her locker. I walked up to her in front of her friends. That's what I did. Which is such a ballsy move, dude. Walked up to her right in front of her friends, gave her the card, said, hi, Helen, and then I got so nervous, so I walked away. And, yeah, it was the next day, I'm about to die, because I'm telling this story. It was the next day that she met me at her locker, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love what you wrote in the card, but I can't accept the $20. Then I'm like, what? And she's like, no, seriously, like, that's like, I'm asking too much if I take this. And I'm like, okay. And, she's like, but that was really sweet. I love what you wrote. I'm like, cool. And then she graduated. I think that death was worth it. The story's more interesting. A guy had boss health? Who? Man, better than me, man. Made it out them trenches. What are you talking about? You're always gonna be cool for me. Danny, look, you're always like, man, you're so cool. I'm like, man, I pray to God I can live up to that version of me that you believe I am. You're the reason I try to do better. Alright? Guy had boss health. The guy in Star Wars. Oh, that's so funny. And you killed him in one hit? That's so funny. This one. By the way, you almost there to the Nightmare Fuel enemy. Okay, thank you. Is this another boss fight soon? All I remember is we used to play toys and ride bikes. I remember that too. I love these stories over here. I have so many stories, bro. Should have written it in Latin. She wasn't in my class, though. She wouldn't have gotten it. Or maybe she would. I don't know. But Helen was Asian, by the way. I know that it's become like a meme that it's like Jay only dates Latinas, but that's not true. I dated one Jamaican. But like Helen's Asian. She's beautiful. I didn't say that. Okay, where do I want to go? I immediately ran home after a girly randomly gave me my first kiss. 2 days later, I moved to the country. Aw, dude, what? What? Dude, you have game, bro. Like a boss. No, bro. Wait, what? Where was she from? Insane. Like a boss. Playniac, inspiration, insane confidence. Bro, I've always been confident. Like, maybe when I was, like, really young, I wasn't. But there was always something about me. Like, did I tell you the story about Miss Gonzalez? I must have told you the story about Miss Gonzalez, right? Or it's in the podcast or something. I must have said it. I swear I've told the story of Miss Gonzalez. This substitute teacher, bro. Oh my gosh. She looked like a model, like a supermodel. And all of us, every last one of us guys was like, whoa, Miss Gonzalez, who's she? And it didn't matter what class, man. The kids who usually skipped, nah, man, they showed up when she was around. So her last day being our substitute, everyone was like, oh my gosh, I want to give her a hug, but like, that's gonna be weird and da 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 da. And then I'm like, why? And they're like, what? Bro, you wouldn't give her a hug. I'm like, watch me. And they're like, what? And I did. I walked up to her and I'm like, can I get a hug because you're leaving? And she's like, oh, sure, you want a hug? No problem. And she hugged me. And then I walked back to my seat. This kid, man, it was Chase. I still remember. He got up and he was like, can I get a hug? Oh, man. Oh, man. I have so many stories of, like, being in school and just funny things like that, dude. Miss Gonzalez. Hot teacher, you say? I'm interested. She was so nice, too. Like, she would buy us, like, if we did well, like, if the whole class did well, she would buy us something. And, like, it's like, what do you want? And we pick, like, cupcakes or cookies or whatever. And she'd buy it for us out of her own pocket. So, like, there were so many reasons to like her. She was nice. And then we got our homeroom teacher, and all of us were like, bro, can we, like... Bro, can we please get Miss Gonzalez back? Alright, time to play the game. After I read chat. Bro risked everything for someone too old for him. Do you know how old my girlfriend is? the guy in Star Wars. Don't worry, only boss fight is gonna Krauser the Nightmare Fuel is an annoying mob. Okay. Do I just run away from it? Clipped and shipped to your girlfriend, please no. Do you like seeing my face? Speaking of Star Wars, remind me to rant about it in the DMs, since the story did a bad. Ooh. Should have spent the last few hours of the game focusing on, Marin's shapely behind. What, you mean the part where you fight Darth Vader? Even though you know darn well you can't kill Darth Vader? Oh yeah, in Rugrats movies? That was Marcus. I think I watched only one of them. I don't know if I watched any of them with you guys. Maybe I did, I don't remember. My first kiss was, 2 girls' only problem is that I was a kid. I mean, they were too, right? Like, this wasn't an adult that did that to you. Bro, why does this gun not kill? Oh. Just die, bro. I am emptying magazines into you. Please, die. R2, 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 R2! Alright. Miss Gonzalez saved us.
Need a key card.
My story about Helen wasn't powerful enough.
Door's jammed.
What? My first kiss was with a 7th grade. I was in grade 1. Whoa, that's weird. LMAO. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to beat him. Aw. Oh, and I forgot to mention that she open mouth kissed me. Oh, jeez, dude. Wow. My first kiss was like... I'll tell you everything. My first kiss was... I was 16 years old. And it was me and my girlfriend at the time. We were at a mall. And, she's like... that ex-girlfriend, she had a whole thing about, like, oh, I want a man to take me off my feet and treat me like a princess and all that jazz, right? So I picked her up. And she's like, no one's ever picked me up before. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, and then she kissed me. It was great. Good times. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, I always question myself with that. Why? Nah, you're good, Danny. I was 11, my girlfriend was also 11. A bit young, but we were the same age, which seems to be an uncommon theme in chat. You guys good? Austin, I'm like sweating right now. Because, like, some of these are, like, not the best stories. I'll tell you something really crazy. Never mind. Because it's not my story, it's something that happened to a friend of mine. But he told us something, and I'm just like, that's like effed up. What happened to you? And he's like, I didn't realize till I was older that it was effed up. It's like, yeah, poor guy. Look, anyone who says women can't violate men, that's a lie. What's up, girl Kimmy? Jeez Louise, your ex-girlfriend sounds like a stroke typical Disney princess to me. A Disney syndrome for me. Listen, I've come to the realization, and Marcus has pointed this out to me, I clearly have a type. As much as I'm like, yo man, I love tough girls and girls who can throw a punch and like da-da-da-da. It's like, I do. And like, you don't want to fight my girlfriends, they'll kill you. But, and I do mean kill you. but like, they're also incredibly feminine, and they're also, what's it called? They're all dancers, which is really funny. Every single one of them, even if I'm not like intentionally looking for that, it just turns out it's like, oh yeah, I'm a professional dancer, or like, oh yeah, I teach dance class. And it's like, what? Why do I keep running into this? Danny, that's not okay. Wait, what? They were preteen, like 13. Wait, how old were you? Like, really young? I'm so sorry, dude. Jeez Louise, well, hey, man, look, are you okay, Danny? Is everyone okay? What, Danny, that's not okay. Oh, no. Nah, we were the same age, too. No, wait, she was 2 months older. That cougar? Wee woo, wee woo. WTF, bro, guys, facts. Oh, hello, interrupter, your story time, because there is more fun. How are you? I'm good, how are you? My baby mother effed me up bad. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, dude. He said he was 6, they were 13. Oh, that, ooh, jeez. Yikes, man, I know. Are you okay, though, Danny? Like, are you good? Just want to make sure, like, because things like this can happen in our past. We can't undo them. But, like, you know, just making sure all y'all are good. It's okay. It was a long time. I've seen worse. Okay. Cool, man. As long as you're okay. Like, today you're okay. That doesn't make it better. What? He said, yikes, man. Same with Ramel. Yeah, I heard what he said, too. I read what he said. It doesn't know, but as long as he's okay. Yeah, as long as he's saying he's okay. I'm not saying what happened is good. I'm saying as long as he's okay. Like, I want to make sure you guys, if you've experienced anything traumatic, right, that today, you know, how are you holding up? Are you okay? Do you need therapy? How do you feel? But if it's something that's like, it happened a long time ago, I'm over it, no big deal, then it's like, okay, cool. As long as you're okay. Like, things have happened to me when I was younger. Nothing, like, that crazy. Like, I'm very blessed to be able to say that, like, no, or maybe I was just ugly. Oh, this is a dark topic. No one sexually harassed me when I was young, which is a good thing. I'm glad that didn't happen. He ran past me. Maybe I was just ugly, though. I'm kidding. That's a joke. The fact he has seen worse. Oh, gotcha. I'm fine now. Oh, hey, you're still streaming, of course. We're gonna be done in like an hour. Nothing like that for me, luckily, but it happens to men quite a bit, which sucks. Absolutely. BRB, guys. All right. Helio, what's up? Jay, what? I downed my traumas with toxic masculinity. No, I don't.
Got some new wares, stranger.
Toxic masculinity. Sometimes I feel like people equate any degree of masculinity with toxic masculinity, and it's like, nah, there is toxic masculinity. That's definitely a thing, but like, you know, some of the worst things that have happened to me, I overcame, period. That's the end of that sentence. And that's okay. That's just as valid.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale.
Killer 7?
All my wares are in tip-top.
Dude, I'm having shivers. This is a reference. This is a reference to Killer 7. That's, Kaede's gun, I think? Is this a Killer 7 reference? Like, actually? That's crazy. How come no one told me about that?
better to be over-prepared. Am I right?
Riot gun, striker. What the? Some of these guns, bro. Oh, wait, I wanna...
What you see is what I've got. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Don't get yourself killed.
Jordan B. Peterson. What? Brazil is a hard place. You've seen things you shouldn't see. I've been told some stories about Brazil. Came back to Jay saying that he wasn't pretty to reason something. I agree, it's a spectrum. What did I miss? A lot. I told a story about Helen, which I probably mentioned in the podcast, and then I followed with the story of Miss Gonzalez, which I also probably told in the podcast. I don't know if I did. I can't even remember. We need to put out a new podcast episode. I'm starting to lose it. I mean, refusing therapy by being a man is toxic masculinity. Oh, absolutely. But also, like, realizing that some things you don't need therapy for. Like, on a personal note, because therapy is a case-by-case situation, scenario. Like, I'd never... And every psychologist I've met has said, therapy's not the be-all, end-all I give to every single person. It's a case-by-case scenario. For sure. You want Killer 7? Killer 7 was one of Capcom, one of the Capcom 5, if I remember correctly. Was it really? So, yeah, Capcom, I know Capcom published it, right? I just had my, Way with Women, I guess. Wait, what? Yes. What was the subject before I came back? Nothing, man. Just interesting things, man. Igor, when you're not here, the conversation becomes really cool, and I don't want to repeat myself, so I'm not gonna. Is because most times people just want to get because of firepower. I don't know. It was a reference. Killer 7? Yeah, no, but it's a really powerful, like, it's the sniper rifle in Killer 7. It's a pistol. And it looks just like that. It's Kaede's pistol. And it sucks, too, because if you're aiming down the scope and you try to reload, she, like, fumbles the magazine. So what most players don't know is stop aiming and then reload. She reloads really fast. What was that, the boogeyman? I got a bad feeling about this. When did I get an egg? What was the subject before I came back? First kiss. Yeah, your first kiss. And Carly. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Carly. We mentioned Carly, too. We're mentioning everybody. Let's talk about every girl I've ever been interested in. It's because most people just want, first kiss was when I was 16. Dude, me too. Went on to date that girl for a couple of months. Me too, dude. What? I kind of miss my teenage years. I don't. I hated being a teenager. I knew that being an adult would be way better, and sure enough, yes, being an adult is way better. I love being an adult. I'm sure you'll never hear anyone say that, but I do. I refused therapy because I was forced to take it by the person that caused a lot of frustration in my life, my mother. Yeah, because then you know for a fact that it's not going to change, the thing that's giving you an issue. Like, that's the thing, man. I feel like a lot of people's exposure to therapy is through television, where, like, a character goes to therapy once or twice, and then everything happens off screen, so then all their problems are solved. Or they constantly go to therapy forever, and it's like, that's not real life. It's not how, that's not the ideals of what therapy is supposed to do. It's not something, yeah, there's more things than just going that you need to consider. And, like, a good therapist will tell you that. But, I've known my fair share of terrible therapists. I knew a therapist, well, I didn't know him, but I knew his client. And he slept with her. And it's like, what? Brother lost his job and everything. And it's like, crazy things, man. Crazy things be happening out here. Power control lever, key card, override. I can't. So I turned the power off. Trying to go back downstairs? Sent you pics of the final product. Okay, was that you? 5? Hang on. Yeah, it totally works. With the choker especially. Very nice. By the way, if you find a scope, use it. Can I put the scope on the pistol? Nice, Samaya. Well, you're almost there. I hope you not take him. Can't take him. My head's starting to hurt. I just wanna. Can I like save the game and then come back next time? Come back next Friday. I just want to talk to you guys because now we're having a conversation. Boom. Where's the save?
Take a look.
Take a look.
Something's bound to
Okay.